Hello, guys, and welcome to the Shower Thoughts. Today, we're going to be talking about relationships, one of the most important things out there. And yeah, so for you, what would be your ideal and perfect relationship?
For me, my perfect ideal relationships would be, I guess, someone that's down to understand and change, I guess. What about you? What about you? Do you look for more in the physical or do you look for more in that person's actions they take?
Well, both. I don't want to date like the hottest girl in the world, but for her to be a murderer. You know what I mean? I want someone chill. You know, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't really see that many like the type I'm looking for nowadays. But they're really chill, calm. They're down to do anything. And not in that way, but you know what I mean? Like they try to try out anything, any sport, anything you and yeah, stuff like
You
that.
can't really find anyone if you're not looking, first of all, but I guess, yeah.
No, no, no. They can come to you. They can come to you. You don't have to look. I know. I've heard a lot of people say that the ideal relationship comes to you. You don't have to look. They just
That's just
wait.
gonna appear out of nowhere. You
No, no,
have to
no.
try to
You
look.
have to wait for the perfect girl. You can look, but supposedly you have to wait for the one. You just can't go out like searching. I don't know what you've heard, but that's what I've heard.
But
Okay.
have you tried it? Did it work for you?
No, I've like
Yeah.
look, I've had my fair. I've had like two or three, okay, and those are the ones that we both
So
like
you've
each
been
other,
in
okay.
relationships.
Yeah, I think
You
everyone has
have
this
been in
point.
relationships.
We're 17 years old. I think we have. I remember the one in I think eighth grade. It lasted 3 days, and it was the
So
worst
it's not a
relationship ever.
relationship.
Well, the thing is, we were really close friends, right? And then she was like, I don't want to be friends anymore. Let's take it to another level. I'm like, okay, and right away, just it didn't work out. Why?
Well, why do you
Because
think it didn't work out?
that's what I don't know. Because a lot of like dudes have like girlfriends, right? Like friends that are girls. They're really happy like that. Like they're happy with each other.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if it's the girl or the boy. They want to take it to another level, and then right when they're at that point, it just crashes. And I don't know why, but it happened to me too. I don't know if it's happened to you before. Because I know you and me have talked about it before. Where you've had like
Yeah.
these friends,
Yeah.
and I don't know. You don't talk to them anymore. Why?
Well, for me, I don't think. Okay, well, let's start about this. So right now you're single, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so are you single by choice?
yeah,
So you're single by choice.
yeah.
See, I don't think I'm single by choice. I think there's something that's deeper within me that just not allow me to do what I like get in a relationship per se. You know
Why?
what I mean?
So you
I'm
think
not
there's
talking
something
about
like blocking you that you don't
yeah,
want?
something blocking me from doing it. I feel like it's
Could it be
something
a war
of like
zone?
my belief or something.
Oh, okay.
No, if I no 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 say this. She's like the most like my ideal type. She's like my ideal type, and
What is
she's
your ideal type?
amazing. That's the thing I don't know. I think anything could be my ideal type. So if I do say, and she is really like lovely, a lovely
Yeah,
person she is,
yeah.
but I don't think I could just be in a relationship with her. I don't know if it's something more of a controlling thing that I have or something like freedom. Like I feel like that's the one thing people break up because they want freedom, they want space. I think that's what people want, and that's one thing I really want. I think that's why it's not. I can't be with them per
Okay, see,
se.
that's literally my exact same answer. I don't want to be like we have friends, who I don't know if you have friends, but as soon as they get in a relationship, they leave you, they become sad, and they're not themselves anymore. They're not happy. They don't have their own space anymore. They can't do things that they wanted to do before. Is that what you're saying, or are you going like a different way?
I'm going a bit different way, but yeah, that I guess that could
That's
fall into it.
that falls into it. Okay.
But my ideal type would be that she would be with the friends. That's what I'm saying.
So you
She
wanna have
would be like,
you wanna have like quadruple sums and threesomes? Is that what you're
that's
saying?
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's where you went. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like a girl that can understand and be like, okay, that's his thing. He can do whatever he wants. That's my thing. I'll do whatever I want, right?
Yeah.
Someone that's understanding and be able to change with it. But I feel like most of these days, at least the ones that are in our age group, I feel like it's a bit different than that. It's more like it's like a fairy tale, you know what I mean? Like they have a checklist to cross off. Does it feel like that for you if you do try to talk to girls?
So like they have a checklist for a male? Like, is that what you mean?
Yeah, I
Like
feel like
say
that's what it is.
blonde, 6 foot tall. You mean that type
Yeah,
of checklist, right?
like they just
Yeah,
cross out the checklist. Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
that's what it is, and that's something that I don't really like having a checklist, which I don't really like having. I feel like it's just if it comes with it, it just comes with it, and you just
Well, do you have like a
yeah.
checklist for a type of girl?
That's the thing. I don't think I do. I want to have one, so it's more easier for me
Yeah.
to say, but I don't think I have one.
Oh. So you would
It's
date
like
anyone that you would be happy with, no matter the
yeah,
looks.
yeah, going off of like if they're understanding and stuff. Yeah, I think if they
Okay.
all that's the I think that's my checklist. If I were to have a checklist, it's just those two things. If they were willing to do it, or if they're willing to understand something. I don't, and I used to be attracted more towards the looks because you can't really see someone's brain. When you look at someone, you're like, oh, she's hot or she's not hot, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't tell if she has a beautiful personality just by looking at her. So I think that's
True.
one thing I was looking at before, and I feel most people do that too. I'm pretty
Just
sure
like
you do
at the
that too, don't
looks.
you?
Yeah. Just at the looks.
Yeah, you see someone, you're not gonna see someone's like you're like, all right, she's like a solid 8, right? You're not gonna rate her brains off of just by looking at her. You can't tell that. So I feel like that's
True.
one thing a lot of people do, and I think that's where they get kind of misconstrued with their relationship, and that's how they
True.
start off. So
And what
that's
do
why
you like?
yeah,
What were we gonna
that's
say?
also I think I can't yeah, but
Yeah.
that's also the reason why I can't really have one.
And then you were saying what were you saying? Fuck. What was you gonna say? All right. Next topic. I forgot. But do you think like dating in high school is a good thing, or should you wait until you're out, or would it be a distraction, or have you dated
So
during
you're
high school for
asking,
you?
so
Is it
you're
a good
asking if
idea? Is it a good idea to
when
date in
is
high school?
so it's like when is a good time? When is a
Yeah,
good age? Like when is a good time for you to be in a relationship?
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Well, I guess yes, high school is definitely a good place to start. You just see where you are. It's a good place to experiment at. And I
Okay,
feel like a lot of people can build off who they are as a person just by dating and talking to other people. But
okay.
like going up back of what I said before, it's more of a fairy tale these days. It's just like, oh, he's hot. Oh, let me just be with him. Or she's hot. Let me just be with him. Or she's this, she's
But
that.
these relationships aren't like
They're not.
love. They're not like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's a difference between just liking someone and wanting to be with you can be with someone for like a week, but you won't love them. But I'm talking about like an actual relationship that you're gonna be in for a while. Like you've never fallen
high
in love with
school.
anyone, right? Like
Yeah, I
you've never
guess not.
actually
Yeah,
loved a girl,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
So these relationships, these aren't like love relationships. These are just like as people say now, one time thing. You just go home, tap, and then never see her again. I know, I know you've
But
done that a
that's not
couple
a
times.
relationship. Like if it's like high school, they just stay for a couple months. They don't really know what full definition of what love is. Yes, I can
Yeah,
understand. Like it's not real love. That's what they're saying. But it's also that's why they are. They're just here there to experiment. They're just looking to see if this is the right person, or if this is the person I'm attracted to,
yeah.
or it's just for you to experiment. I guess high school is a good place for you to start. But
It's like a battlefield. High school's like
yes,
the
but yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It becomes a
You
battlefield. But
experiment in high school, and then when you're out of high school, you're like, okay, now that I've had experience, let
it's a
me
free
find the D
trial.
one.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's a
free
free
trial
trial.
without the
Yeah,
consequences, without the
yeah.
consequences of you being in an actual relationship. But yeah, it's yeah, I guess too for that too for like high school, and most people feel like they need to be with that person, or like if they break up, they cry over this person or something. But it's more of a saying like a lot of these days, people fall in love just to find the other half of the love, right? They try to find the other piece of the puzzle. That's what they
Of
try to find.
themselves, of themselves.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
themselves too. And I feel like how you're supposed to love someone if you can't even love yourself. If you don't have the full puzzle to yourself, you can't give anyone others,
Well, how
right?
do you know if you love yourself?
Exactly, that's the thing. If you don't even know you love yourself, first of all, how do you expect to love someone else,
True.
right?
That's that's
And
a
if you're
that's
just
a
in a
good point.
relationship
That's a good point.
and you're trying to give someone else love and you don't have love for yourself,
Then it won't
you're
work
just
out.
delusional at that point,
Yeah,
aren't you? See, and
yeah.
those are most of the things that I see nowadays in our age groups and
That's because a
probably
lot of people
older
are
ones
depressed
too.
nowadays,
Yes,
and
yes,
they don't
that
love
too,
themselves.
but
They
it's
don't
a
care about
different
themselves.
topic.
Yeah,
If you go into that realm, it's more
yeah. That'll be a whole
of who
different.
you
Yeah,
are, but not as a relationship, more of a who you are.
good
But
episode,
yeah,
guys. Yep.
it feels that's what it feels like. It feels too much. It feels vague, It feels like it's everywhere. And I guess for you, high school is a good place to start, and just talk to people. If you're trying to be in a relationship, you got to talk to people to understand them fully, not just judge them based off their looks or how they act. I guess that's the better thing. Understand them. What would you say is a good like a good advice for people trying to be in a relationship?
Okay, I'm gonna say some things, but don't trust me because I'm not that experienced. But don't just look at someone and be like, "Yo, she's like I'm in love with her." Don't like
Yeah,
Sakura. You know when
yeah.
she saw
Same thing
Sasuke,
as
she was
Sensei.
like, "Boom,
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
love." Wait, who's Isaiah?
Is that not the same thing I said?
No, but
So
like
it's the same.
yeah,
It's the same
don't
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Don't
That's
judge
yeah.
them.
You
Don't judge
basically
them based
you
off their
basically went
looks.
through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah. Don't just trust in one person. Don't just look at one person. Try different women out, different men. Don't love someone forever. Don't depress yourself over one girl. That one girl isn't the one for you. Keep your head up, King. Don't
Or
let her
queen.
or Queen.
You know.
Let them drag you
Or
down.
he she. You know. And
You
there's
have the
everyone
homies
out there
around,
these
the
days.
parents who can support you. But yeah, girls and boys, whoever you are, they're not. I don't know. Don't let them bring you down like that. They're not worth it sometimes. But yeah, that's
At the
my
end of the
advice.
day,
That's my
yeah.
advice.
At the end of the day, it's only you yourself alone. That's all that it
Exactly.
is.
And your
If you
PlayStation.
can't,
So like,
yeah,
calm
if you can't
down.
love yourself, you can't love others. That's one thing I will say. I think that's
Yeah.
my advice to people who's trying to be in a relationship.
And
First,
I
love
wanna ask you a
yourself.
very serious question, Mister W.
Yeah,
Would you rather have 10 years, right, with your
yeah. 10 years.
PlayStation being single, or 10 years with your perfect girl but no PlayStation
I think if I was with the perfect girl for 10 years,
and
I don't think I
no
will need the
PlayStation?
PlayStation. I don't think I will need the PlayStation.
Damn, bro, I don't know what to think about that,
Yeah. Well, you would choose the PlayStation.
bro. How will we play Warzone?
You wouldn't have to think about it. You were with the perfect girl.
Doing what every day for 10 years? Going around shopping, getting your
Whatever a
nails done?
perfect couple would do. That's not a perfect. That's your conception of
No,
perfect.
that's like the
That's your
default.
image of it.
That's like the
Exactly.
default.
That's a default. That's not
Okay,
the perfect
what
one.
would
It's
be
just
your
a
ideal
default.
relationship then? What would you guys do every day?
Anything, anything. Do we just pop something in their head? Oh, let's just do this. And that's the type of person I am. I don't really like planning stuff. If I want to do something, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't do it. That's it. And I like doing stuff last minute. So if it was that we see some flyers saying, "Oh, you guys want to go to outer space?" You're like, "Hell yeah!" And then we just go. Some shit like that. I think what is it? Platonic? No, that's not platonic.
Platonic.
Platonic. What do you think about platonic relationships?
What does that even mean? Hold on, let me do some research on this real quick.
Yeah.
Platonic.
It's basically like it's platonic. It's like equal both ways. Like the how you yeah, I think that's a brief description of it.
Platonic relationships.
No,
Platonic.
platonic, not platonic. It's not a
Platonic.
bomb.
Oh, there we go. It popped up right away.
Yeah, you find it? Okay, what
Platonic
does it say in
lover
Google
is a
definition?
special emotion or a special relationship between two people who love, admire, and are committed to one another because they share common interest. Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
relationship. Yeah,
See?
that's like
Exactly.
the
That's the
perfect
type, I
relationship. Yeah.
guess. Well, yeah, for everyone's perfect is a different for everyone, I guess. But
No,
yeah.
this is perfect. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, some people might like a bit more of a unstable person. Some people might like those people, but it all depends on the
True.
person themselves. Yeah, but if it all comes down to that, I guess that's the type of relationship that I want. Someone who loves unconditionally and just supports you for what you're doing, and they don't take anything selfishly. Like, oh, but
True.
I never get to do it. It's not about I. It's about a we when you're in a relationship, and that's one thing I can't get away from because I'm a pretty selfish person, and
True.
admitting that doesn't make it any better, but it's admitting to yourself who you are before you get in a relationship, and then that's when you can find the true meaning of a relationship with the person you love. I feel like that's what it is. What do you think is a true meaning of a relationship? Like when you fully love someone unconditionally, or like when you support someone?
What do I think is the meaning of it or the point of it?
The point and the meaning, both, I
Well, the
guess.
point is to be happy, obviously, right? When you find a perfect person, you want to be happy forever, right? That's literally what people say.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, finally, I'm going to be happy and in love forever and have an amazing relationship, right? Have a kid, all that futuristic stuff.
yeah. I guess, yeah.
That's the perfect point, I guess, right? Or that's what everyone wants. But
That's what everyone
sometimes,
tells.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Again,
some
that's
people
that's
might
like the
want something
default
different.
answer.
Some people might want to little spice it up. Little bit of
Little
unknown in the
strap on
a little bit
helicopter.
of unknown in the bedroom. But okay, but going off of that and like going off of like kids these days, how do you feel about using apps to find love? Do you think you can find love from those? Because I know a lot of these days people use especially
Like
in our
Tinder,
age
right?
group. Yeah,
Know what you
Tinder
mean?
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they even use Snapchat just to. They don't even say hello these days. They go on Snapchat and say hey with a triple Y's. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
wait, before we
it.
get to this,
And
did you
I
ever
just
have in like in middle school that one couple who wouldn't talk at all? They would be super shy and they would just hold hand once and everyone would like
yep.
scream.
I know. I know.
How was that a
We know
relationship? How
we
was that
know
a
one
relationship?
person. We know one person that was exactly like that.
We
But I'm
do?
not gonna say his name. Yeah, but yeah, it was. Yeah, I know. I definitely knew those people who just
Yeah.
talk on the phone but
How
never
it,
in
no,
person.
they wouldn't even talk from. They were just like I don't you didn't go to my school, right? In middle school, but there would
No,
always
no,
be
no, no, no.
same two people, right? I
Yeah.
think they went out for since like sixth grade to like freshman year, right? And they never
Yeah.
talked. I don't think they ever talked, but they always try to
Well, it's
hold
because
hands and hug, and that would be like the craziest thing ever.
well, it's
And
because they're
that
young.
was
They
like,
don't really
yeah,
know what to do.
no,
That's
but I'm
why.
talking. They went up to freshman year.
Yeah, they
They went
still
up to
don't know
freshman
what to do.
year.
Freshman year is still pretty young for people.
No, but the
There,
fact
a
that they
lot of
didn't
people don't know what to
speak to each
do.
other, they didn't talk to each other.
Well,
How
some
was that a
people aren't
relationship?
comfortable with. Yeah, some people aren't comfortable with their voice, and they're not comfortable with themselves
So
yet, so
you're
they
not
don't
gonna
have
talk.
full
You're not gonna
confidence.
talk to the person you supposedly care about or love.
Yeah, but they don't know. They don't know what the definition of it is. They think that's what it is because they see it in the
True.
movies and the shows, and that's what they wanted to do.
I'm just saying that's not a relationship. If you're doing that, guys, come on, say hi to her, get her
Well,
new
it's your first
shoes.
relationship. A relationship doesn't mean you know what it is. Relationships is a full of fuck up. It's just like you make errors, you fix it. That's what it is.
True.
And then the more you've been in it, I think that more you know more about it and how to sort of avoid the bad decisions that
Yeah.
you make. So yeah.
Oh well,
Well, in
back
the
to the
future,
Tinder thing, right? You said
yeah,
if I like them or if I agree with them.
yeah. How do you feel about it? Finding love on apps.
I think. I mean, I don't think I'm like if I were like I don't think I'm ever gonna use that kind of stuff. But I think for some people that works for them because they don't like I don't know they don't really like to search in person or like they don't have good luck searching in person. But
They
yeah,
don't have good looks.
for some people it's good for them. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Hello.
Are you home?
Yeah,
Can I chill for a minute? Oh, Gus already?
Isaac. What's your ideal relationship?
My ideal relationship?
Yeah.
Put him closer to the mic.
Someone who you really like, someone who makes you happy.
So
Like
someone that you like is one that makes you happy.
Yeah, why are you hanging out
yeah,
with that
if,
girl?
I guess if they're fine too.
How about this girl you were just with? Was she a one time thing or what was she for you?
I think this is like a test of waters.
Test the
So I
waters.
really like
But how many times
money.
have you tested the waters to be exact? Because I know you personally, and you've been through a lot of test subjects.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to know this.
Exactly.
Like
So
all that.
when do you know when you find the one when you're not gonna leave her forever? Like when you're not gonna leave her, you just. But we're filming a podcast right now. That's why. Say hi. I don't care about your food. What's your? How do you know when you find the perfect one?
I think it's gonna just hit you.
This is
Like,
gonna hit you one day.
yeah, it's gonna like a light bulb in your head. It's gonna check the boxes on your checklist. It's gonna make you.
Oh,
She's gonna
you
make.
have a checklist.
Well, I
We
mean,
were just talking about that.
like an inner checklist. It's obviously not some long checklist like this girl got to be this, this, this. Obviously, there's wiggle room in the checklist. Got me this ring too. So, and I thought we just had a fun time. It was small. We hung out. She made me laugh. She's cute. She's like, she's cuddleable. I don't know the word for it, but she's comfy. She's nice. She listens. She just knows how to make you feel good. She knows what to say. I thought this was a really cool. I'm definitely gonna see her again. Like, you know, you really found someone good when she gets in your car and you feel like just blown away. Like
You
I'm
feel
really sitting down
confident.
with this fine ass. Yeah, you feel confident. You're like, but a little shy because like, damn, there's a fine ass girl in the passenger seat. But then you're a little bit blown away because like your first feeling, when your first feeling is, damn, look at this fine girl in my passenger seat, and not, I'm about to fuck this shit out of her. Oh my goodness! When the horny thoughts trying to consume you because she's just awesome. One time, let me fuck her and dip her to the side. No, but it's when it hits you like, damn, this is a fine girl. I can't wait to just give her my time today. I think that's definitely a huge red light, green light. That, wow, this girl might be the one.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I will call you back in a minute when we're done. All right.
Can I go inside?
In a bit. Thank you. All right. So yeah, that's our special guest for today.
See what I'm saying? Like a lot of people focus more on the physical aspect. He didn't even say what she was like. He
No,
just
no, no,
said she
no.
was
He said
fine.
no. Didn't you hear him? He said he said he felt confident with her for like first time in a while. He
But
said
that's
she
him.
liked her.
It's
He
not
was
her.
happy. They were both happy.
How
And
does
that
he know
he
she was that? But no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People they mistake some things for other things. So they mistake. Well, okay, guys, we are guys. We're idiots. We're dumb. We think with two heads. Sometimes we don't know which head to think with. We use the wrong heads for sometimes, and we use the right heads for some other times. But most
okay.
of the times, we use the other heads, the smaller heads, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And we let that what is it? The emotion control us, and sometimes it
Okay.
mistakes
Okay.
with the actual thing we're actually what the truth is, what the actual truth is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah,
So
that's true. That is true.
you have bad experience like that when you let your other head think for you, right?
I'm actually really good with that. I don't really get like that. I'm
No,
a very
you
happy
have. You
person.
definitely have. That's a lie. That's a lie
I'm a
for
happy
every
person.
single guy. What do you mean? Okay, well now maybe now you have been grown out of it, but before you definitely have when you talk to ones.
There was no way I will ever let a girl make me sad. I'm not that type of person. Never.
That's not what
I
I'm
will
saying.
never
I'm
let them
asking
control
about
my
the head.
emotions
I'm
or
asking
my
about
head
your head,
or
your
my
other head
brain.
controlling you.
Yeah, I will never let stuff like that control me.
But you have though.
How?
What do you mean how? Okay, well we'll just move past that. Well, that's what I'm saying. People they mistake some things for other things, and just keep your eyes open. That's what I'm thinking. Keep your eyes open, look for possibilities. Just go deeper into it, learn more about it, talk to people,
And then the
know
last
more
question I
about
had here written
yourself.
down, right? It was
Yeah.
the last question I had here written down was gold diggers. Because
What does that have
nowadays,
to do with relationships?
well, because like I remember, I don't know, I was on TikTok the other day, right? And I saw this married couple, right? And the guy was like, I think the guy was like 60 and the girl was like 23,
Yeah.
right? That's a what, 40-year difference, right?
That's not much of a relationship. That's more of a
No, they're
business
married.
move.
They're married.
Is that not more of
So
a business move than a relationship? I think.
so exactly. So would you call that a relationship? Like she's dating this rich ass dude.
Well, if there's feelings involved, it's a relationship.
Look, I'm gonna be
But
honest. The dude, right? He was huge guy, maybe like 300 pounds, ugly, and this is a fine ass young blonde girl.
yeah.
So would you call they're married? They're supposed like on the TikToks, right? They're always happy,
Okay, no, but
supposedly
I
with each
need more
other.
context. I need more context than that.
What do you mean
so,
like more information about
so
them?
he's rich.
Yeah,
He would be considered not attractive, and
yeah,
she's really attractive,
yes,
and she's with him,
yeah.
right?
Only he
But she
has a
didn't get a
job.
divorce yet. He didn't get it. She didn't get a divorce yet.
No, they're
They
together.
got divorced.
No,
They're
they're
together.
together. Yeah.
Okay, so what's wrong with that? See, that's okay. We'll get into that. What's wrong with this?
Well, do you think she's
No,
actually
I'm asking
happy or
you
she's
this.
with him with
I'm
the money?
asking you
No,
this. I'm asking you this.
I don't think the girl actually likes him.
Okay, why is that?
Well, because like, why?
What do you mean why?
Why go out with a random dude? Like, because I saw the story, right? Like,
Not a
she was
random
with
dude.
him.
He's a big
She was
guy.
with him. She literally said it because he had a lot of money, and he
Okay,
knows that
so
too. Which is like, what?
okay, but that's the thing. Nobody knows what truly a relationship is. For some people, it's different. So for me, I think Well, yeah, he probably likes her.
Yeah, obviously.
She probably likes him a little bit, but misconstrued it because he
But
has
she
money,
likes his
right?
money more.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It could be that too. I'm not oblivious to the gold diggers. Okay, there are, people do go for the money. They get divorced. He gets
Yeah.
half the prenup, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that is. But I feel like why not? Why not have a shot? You know, she might actually like him. Who the hell
Maybe.
knows? Exactly.
Maybe.
And that's one thing where a lot of people would be like, how did she get with this guy, or how did he get with this girl? And I feel like
What do
no
they
one
call
really
them nowadays?
knows.
They call them
What do you
something.
mean?
Sugar something. Oh yeah,
Sugar
sugar
daddy,
daddy.
sugar mommy?
Yeah. Is that when like they just give you, what does that mean?
It means a sugar daddy, the one that's significant older that has a lot more money.
Oh, okay, so that makes
You
sense.
know, but why not? Why not? She might like him. Who cares if it's
Would
what big?
Okay, so if
Yeah,
if you're say 50, right? You're
yeah,
doing amazing. You're like your life is great. You have a lot of money, right? You're doing
yeah.
amazing in life, right? Your
I'm
situation is
doing amazing.
amazing,
I
yeah.
got it. Yeah.
And you see the hottest like 25-year-old girl. Would you go out with her knowing that she only wants you for the money, or would you find like
Okay, well, you
your
put me in a
perfect
really
girl?
tight
I
place.
did, I did,
So
I did.
I already know she's going for the money.
Yeah,
But okay, so is this story connected to the one that you told me before about the girl?
it's no, it's not connected,
Connected.
but it's
So it's not connected.
similar.
So it's just individual. This is my own
Yeah,
story. Okay.
yeah.
Well, probably not, because I'm that's what I'm said. I'm not gonna go for her because she only cares about money. That's what I said about previous. I'm like someone who truly cares for you and provides for you.
What if you didn't know she was going for the money? What if you just thought she actually just loved you? Would you say yes
Well,
then?
then probably because I didn't know.
Mm,
If
okay.
I didn't know, how am I supposed to know that she wants me for the money?
It's a 30-year gap.
Well, yeah, but a lot of people are like that. A lot of marriages are like that. Some couples are what 5 years apart. Some are 10. Some are 30, like you said. But I feel like it's more have to do with the after you're older than 20 some years old. I feel like it's more with to do with the experience you have. People look for more of an experience. They look for like place to settle down, just someone who knows a lot more. You know,
Okay.
I feel like that's what they look for. More
Yeah, that makes
answers.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're with the older person and they know more answers than you do, it just kind of feels like comforting, you know, like you're kind of stuck on something. They'll be there to help you out,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's a good thing to have. And I don't. It shouldn't be looked as a bad thing. Saying, why is this with this old ass guy? I feel like it should be like, okay, he probably has experience. He probably just got her by actually playing his game instead of showing him his money, you know. But I
Yeah.
feel like that's one thing that a lot of people mistake actual like they might actually be in love, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that actually makes more sense now that you explain it that way.
Yeah. That's a lot of people should look at it that way at least.
They
Look
what
at
is
look at
it
the
called?
yeah, look at it differently.
Yeah.
What
They
would you say though? What
misconcept
would you
them.
do if you're in this situation?
I would say yes. Get that puss. I don't care, bro. She can
Exactly,
take. If
exactly.
I'm making that
A lot
much
of-
money, bro, take like a mil, bro. I don't care.
exactly. At that point, you're just making a lot of money. And we're humans. We're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
We're not perfect, you know, we're just and
You're gonna
sometimes we
die.
think with the other heads that we don't need to, and then sometimes it takes us to a different route. And if
Yeah.
you do, it happens. It happens. It happens. But
Yeah.
well, okay, say you're in the girl situation at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? Okay, say she's already going for the money, and I put you in her situation right away. You're still you, but you're just in that girl situation. Would you do it just for the money?
Well, I think yeah, right. If you're yeah.
If you're the girl, so you sleep with this old guy just to get the money.
Oh, I wouldn't sleep with him.
Well, obviously that's part of it. I'm saying it's a part of it.
No,
It's you
again,
don't
that's
just
a
get
different
pick
type of
and
relationship.
choose.
Some relationships don't want to do that stuff,
So
right?
no sex at all. Okay,
No.
so like say like relationships, like people who are like,
Yeah, no sex
I
before
want you to
marriage,
be
right?
with you until we get married. What do you think about that? Do you think that's okay? Well, if you talk about that, we're gonna have to go into gods and stuff
Yeah.
like
Okay. Look,
religious beliefs.
let's
But
keep it short. Let's keep it short.
yeah, okay, let's just keep
No
it
one
short.
follows the directions. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say I
Well,
don't care.
some take
No, no,
some,
no. Look,
take some,
like I
take
ain't
some.
like I'm gonna say it, right. I'm Catholic and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But like in the Bible, right? Okay, I don't want to get too far, but like, yeah, that's part of it. You know, no sex
Well, we
before
have to
marriage.
get to it. We have to. We're here to give people
Yeah, we're
answers.
here. We might as well, right? But like in the Bible, right? Like supposedly, right? You can't get piercings, you can't get tattoos, you can't jack off,
Yeah.
and you can't have sex.
Yeah.
And yeah, like everyone does that, right? I don't know how your religion is, but that's how mine is. Where you're like you
Yeah.
can't even like masturbate. And obviously, us males have obviously done that. If you haven't, you're just a lying piece of shit. But yeah, the
Or
sex
they may
part,
not have done it. Or they may not have done it. Let's give them
I
benefit of the doubt.
sure.
If they
Congratulations,
truly
bro. I
got the
don't.
religious.
But
But yeah,
yeah,
what do you think about it though?
I don't think it's a good I don't like I'm not gonna like
Just
one v
say it.
one
Just
God,
say
right?
it.
I'm not gonna
Just
one
say
v
it.
one God, but I don't think it's a good idea.
So it's
Cause like
not a good idea.
cause look, dude, okay, I'm gonna say my parents aren't married and they have two kids.
Yeah.
So like, and, you know, they had me at a good age. They were like, you know, 30 something, but like, I don't think that should be in the Bible. I don't think that should be a rule. I think at least you can be free to have sex whenever you want.
But why do you think it's in the Bible first?
I swear to God, bro, God was high in some shit. He wrote some random shit down, bro. I don't know. Why would he say that?
For me, I'll look at it as a more scientific way because your brains aren't fully developed till you're older. I guess
Yeah,
I think that's what God was intending it to. But back in those ages, they were marrying when they were like 14. So I don't really know
that
where
is
he was
true. That
at.
is true. Oh,
But
you're right. Maybe that would have like. I guess that
you
would
got to
make
be
sense
older
if
than
you.
14 years old to do
I
it.
get
Okay,
that actually makes more
that's what I
sense.
was
That actually
saying.
makes more sense. That actually makes more sense.
Yeah, but it still doesn't make sense. What do you mean it makes sense? It still
No, no,
doesn't
no,
make
no,
sense
no,
for
no, no,
me.
no, no. You just said it. Like back then, when he was supposedly doing this,
Yeah,
you said they were getting married at 14, right? So
or
obviously
younger even. Yeah,
you weren't gonna have sex before that young age. So it made
yeah.
sense back then, but it doesn't make sense now that people are getting married 30s and 40s, right?
Well, I guess it still follows with the religion rule, but yeah, in the code of the actual thing, it doesn't make sense, and it also makes sense at the same time. Yes.
Yeah, true.
So they gotta maybe adapt to it or change it, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I think of it.
But would you be with someone who says they can't have sex before marriage? Would you be
No,
with that person?
no,
No, straight up no. Just no.
nope.
What if she's like the
Automatically.
most beautiful woman ever you've seen in your life? Would you yes?
Look,
Just a few years. Just a few years.
if I found like my high school sweetheart, the girl that I loved, and like she cared about me, and we were both happy, then yeah, I'd be like, sure, well, we can wait till marriage, right? Why not? But
Okay, but what's the limit
if
for
it's
you?
just what do you mean? If it's just some random bitch that I've been going out for like 2 months, I'm like, okay, I'm not
Well,
that happy.
obviously not if it's a random girl
I'm
you
not
just
that
met on
happy, but I'm kind of
before
happy. Then
marriage.
I would say no. I'm like, no, I just leave my house real quick.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. It makes sense. I feel like that's some situation that people are in, and
that would you would say that too, right? Like you would
no,
respect
straight
your
up
girl's
no.
decision, really?
I don't think I would say no.
Like say you found your perfect one, right? What we were just talking about earlier, your perfect
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
And then one day she just comes up to you and be like, "Yo, like, I was going to tell you I don't want to have sex before marriage." Would you would respect her decision, wouldn't you, or would you just leave her? I'm sorry
Well,
to put
it's
you on the
still
spot like
respecting
that,
her
but
decision, even if I say yes or no. But
shoot, but
I
would you
guess,
respect her decision of not having sex before marriage, or would you be
I
like,
guess,
"Fuck
yeah.
you"?
But I wouldn't want to stay with her. Yeah.
Oh, you would?
No, I'm not
Jesus
dumb.
Christ! So
Well,
you
some
just
people
leave
have
her?
needs. I wouldn't just leave her. I would say bye bye. I would leave her a letter and I'll be off. Yeah. But I don't think maybe it's more of to do with the religion than actual person, but yeah. If she's doing that, I can already tell how that it will look in the future of the certain stuff we can do and can't.
True.
You know? But
No, but
I guess it's a
I would
touchy
stay
subject.
for.
It's a different.
Yeah,
You will stay?
I would
100%
stay. I
stay.
would stay. Yeah.
What if she's like, okay, we can't get married till we're like 30? Would you say 10
Leave,
years?
leave, leave,
10,
leave,
10 plus
leave,
years? So 10
leave,
years is the limit for you. 10 years is the
leave.
limit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I would
Yeah,
leave.
so if you guys are in that situation, I guess what advice would you give them? Just respect each other's decision?
I'm telling you, if you really found the one, like you're 100% sure, you're confident in yourself, you guys are both happy. Just stay with
Wait
her
for it.
for, say, 5 years.
In 5 years.
She might change her mind. She might be like, you know what? Fuck it. I love you so much. Let's just bang out right here. She might change her mind. But if bro,
Okay, okay.
if she's like 26 and hasn't done anything, bro, just bro, my man, leave, bro. She's not
So
the
wait
one,
for
bro.
it. wait till you're tired of it and then you can leave.
Yeah,
There you
exactly.
go. Yeah. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast about relationships, and hopefully you guys got some answers you guys were looking for, and we'll see you guys in the
Yeah.
next podcast. See ya.
Yep, see ya. That was a good one. That's an uploader. Oh, I forgot to stop recording. Damn, you would really leave